Oh, man. Big toes together, knees apart. Walk your hands out and away from you. On an exhale, bring your forehead down to the mat. Use a few moments to bring yourself to the present moment. Use a few moments to bring yourself to the present moment. Arrive. Prop up on to your elbows, one hand to each shoulder. Prop up on to your elbows, one hand to each shoulder. Press up to a tabletop, tuck the toes, and draw some circles with the torso. Forward, left, back, and around. Roll out each wrist. Feel the weight redistributing between the hands, between the feet. And then come back to a neutral spine, somewhere in the middle. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Open up. Exhale, round. Press everything away. 2 more. Inhale, breathe in. Long exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral. Reach the right leg up behind you. Just keep it hip height, knee facing down. Feel the hamstring start to engage. Place the right toes on the mat and let's press back and forth, stretching into the calf, the foot, and then lift the right leg up again. Hip height. This time, bend the knee, create a right angle, and right in, down, and around. Drawing circles to explore the range of motion you have in the hip. Scoop the right foot forward between your hands, kneeling lunge. Make sure the front knee stays over the ankle. Scoop the tailbone forward a little bit, and that will intensify what you feel. Did that even do anything? Yeah, a little bit. In the left hip flexors. Sit up or lift up, sit all the way back, half split. We're going to sit on the left heel or inside of it. Humid. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lengthen out over the right leg. Sole of the foot faces away from you. Lift up, sit all the way back, half split. We're going to sit on the left heel or inside of it. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lengthen out over the right leg. Sole of the foot faces away from you. And sit up. Shift the weight forward back to a regular lunge. That means we're going to lift the back knee, tuck the toes and lift the knee. Strong back leg. Feel a stretch in the left foot. Shift the weight forward back to a Lunge twist. Left hand down, right arm opens. Right hand down. Lower the left knee and come back to a tabletop. Minimize extra movement and feel the difference between sides of the body. One cat cow to reset. And then neutral spine. Left leg reaches back up. Just hip height. Don't open the knee at all. Feel the left hamstring start to engage, or at least tire out. Left toes to the mat. Press back and forth, stretching through the left calf, the left foot. And then lift your left leg up. Bend the knee. Circles, left, in and around. A soft bend in the elbows so that the torso is not moving that much. Left foot between the hands, kneeling lunge. You can untuck the back toes. Left knee stays over the ankle. Half split. Oof, I'm sore. Sit all the way back. Sit up and fold over the left leg. Sole of the foot faces away from you. Half split. Oof, I'm sore. Sit all the way back. Sit up and fold over the left leg. Sole of the foot faces away from you. Back forward to a lunge. Tuck the right toes and lift the knee. Feel the stretch in the right foot. Strengthen the right leg. Lunge twist, right hand down, left arm opens. Left hand down. Lower the right knee. Tabletop, minimize extra movement. Choose to be still. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, shift the weight forward a couple of inches. Smooth out your breath. Downward facing dog. Press up, press back. You can pedal this out or find stillness since we've already stretched into the legs a little bit. Remember, weight is in the front part of the hands. Let the triceps open as you press the heels down. Walk to the top of the mat, ragdoll over the legs. Long exhale. Press to stand. Round up, create good posture, and just reconnect to the present moment. Great gratitude for how far you've come within the last few rounds of breath. Inhale, arms reach wide and overhead. Look up, reach up. Bend the knees, forward fold. Round up to standing. Really articulate through the spine. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, interlace the fingers. Index finger out. Reach up, 3 breaths. Lift out, bend the knees, forward fold. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Left foot back to a plank. Shift the weight forward. Lower all the way down. Forehead rests on the left hand. Bring the right foot in, quad stretch. Switch. Let go. 1 Cobra, tops of the feet down. Flex the toes against the mat to get the legs squeezing, elbows in close, and lift up halfway. Breathe. Lower down. Tabletop. Downward dog. Right foot between the hands, lunge. Press off the back foot. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Press to stand, arms overhead, 3 breaths or your first back bend. Reach up more than anything else. Lift out, bend the knees, and forward fold. Hands to the mat. Step your left foot back, lunge. Right foot back, plank pose. Lower the knees if you need to. Let's do 1 Chaturanga push-up. And then Chaturanga into upward facing dog. Hang here because it feels good. Unshrug the shoulders. Weight is in the front part of your hands. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Left foot steps up, lunge. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Press to stand. Arms reach wide and overhead. 3 breaths through the nose. Lift out, find normal standing, forward fold. Right foot back to a lunge. Lower the right knee, shoulders draw back, look straight ahead. Long exhale, pyramid pose, try to straighten both legs. Press through the back heel. 2 more times. Keep the left knee over the ankle as you lower the right knee. Long exhale, pyramid pose. Forward. Press back. Lunge, keep the back knee lifted. Lunge, twist, right hand down, left arm opens. Left hand down. Big step to the top of the mat. Forward fold over soft knees because they're a little off balance at the moment. Press to stand. Arms overhead. 3 breaths or back bend. Lift out, forward fold. Left foot back, lunge. Lower the left knee, feel the hip flexor open. Relax your gaze. Long exhale, try to press the legs straight. 2 more times. Stay present, stay intentional with each movement. Long exhale. Once more. Exhale. Lunge, back knee stays lifted. Lunge, twist, left hand down, right arm up. Right hand down, we're back to the top of the mat. Long, lingering, forward fold. Press to stand. Balance on the left foot. Pick up the right, but we're going to do like the quad stretch we do on the floor standing up. So we're holding onto the outside of the foot. You want the knees to align and reach straight up with your left hand. Scoop the tailbone forward. Find something not moving to look at. 2 feet. Switch the weight to the right foot. Pick up the left, holding onto the outside for a quad stretch standing. Try not to adjust the rest of the body too much. Stand tall. 2 feet. Balance on the left foot. Lift the right leg up in front of you. This time, just create a right angle with the knee, so and the hip crease, actually. Hands to hips or hands to heart center. Light flexion of the lifted foot. Draw circles with the right foot and ankle. Switch directions. Pull in the core. Lift the weight out of the standing leg. Stand tall. 2 feet. Stand on the right foot, lifting the left. Just to a 90-degree angle. Hands to hips to help level your hips, because the left one's going to want to be higher. And when the balance is there, bring the palms to touch. Draw circles in one direction with the ankle and the other. Hold, stand even taller. Take some of the weight out of the right foot by lengthening the sides of the body. 2 feet. Inhale, arms overhead, 3 breaths. Lift out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back to a lunge. Lower the right knee. You can sit all the way back, half split, or stay standing on the right knee, stretching the left hamstring. Think long spine, longer leg. Back to a lunge. Step to the top of the mat. Option to balance on the left leg, lifting the right for just a moment. Forward fold at the top. Press to stand. Arms reach overhead, 3 breaths. Lift out, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot to a lunge. Half split, sitting all the way back or stay standing on the left knee. Lunge. Big step onto the right foot. Forward fold over both legs. Press up to stand. Balance on the left foot. Pick up the right from the ankle from the inside, like you're setting up for standing bow. So the right thumb is on top, like you're shaking the hand of someone behind you, like we used to in the olden days, and hold on to the inside of the ankle. Left arm overhead. Start to kick into the right hand just enough to feel the stretch in the shoulder. So you might tilt forward a little bit, but I'm trying to stretch open the right shoulder using the right leg and practicing balance. Using the right leg and practicing balance. 2 feet. So just find a place you can hold and focus more on the stretch, not on getting all the way into your full standing split. Pick up the left ankle from the inside. Reach the right arm overhead to start out, and then kick into the left hand until you feel the shoulder start to open, and then lower the right arm to somewhere to balance. For balance. It's like conditioning for standing bow. You'll have a strong foundation. Two feet. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. Step the feet wide, hands to hips, forward, fold over separate legs. 2 feet. Inhale, halfway lift for a twist. Right hand down, left arm opens. Keep the hips level, keep the feet flat. Switch, left hand down, right arm open. So don't worry about getting the, 6 o'clock or whatever. You just find that wall that you'll hit. Like my wall's right here, right now. And breathe. After a few rounds, I can do more, but you can't skip the first parts. Right hand down. Bend into the left knee, stretching the right inner thigh, the outside of the right ankle. Switch. Walk through center. Get your left inner thigh outside of the left ankle. And back to center. Hands to hips for balance. Stand up. Heels in, toes out. One hand on top of each knee. Bend the knees. Dip the right shoulder forward, left shoulder blade back. And switch. Come back to center. Let's stand up. Bring the feet so that the toes are pointing forward. Interlace your hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Look up. And then fold forward, letting the hands float over the body. And lift up. Step to the top of the mat. Arms overhead. 3 breaths. Feet together. Lift out. Bend the knees. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. And from this look up position, plank pose. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Any way you want to get there. Make sure you time your breath so that an exhale takes you back to downward dog. Stand on the left foot, lift the right leg back and up, let the hip open, squeeze the right glute. 2 feet. Stand on the right foot, lift the left. Hip open, lifted leg is strong. 2 feet. Lower your knees to the mat. Child's pose on the elbows. Release your arms out in front of you. Weight forward onto your stomach, quad stretch, right side. Switch. Release, extend your left arm out, shoulder height, palm down, and you're gonna roll onto the left hip. Stretching, open the left shoulder. Release, extend your left arm out, shoulder height, palm down, and you're gonna roll onto the left hip. Stretching, open the left shoulder. Switch sides, extend the right arm out, palm down. Switch sides, extend the right arm out, palm down. Back to your stomach, locust. Feet are about hip width or less, arms out to the sides, palms down. And then when we lift up, you're going to actually kind of flip the palms out a little bit too to get extra. So exhale, almost all the air out. Inhale, arms and legs float off of the mat using your back strength. And then when you lift up, you're going to actually kind of flip the palms out a little bit too to get extra. So exhale, almost all the air out. Lower down. Press up to a tabletop, downward facing dog. Forward fold at the top of your mat, long exhale. Round up. Balance on the left foot, pick up the right ankle from the inside. Left arm overhead. Standing bow. Kick into the right hand, lean forward. Left hand is shoulder height, lean forward even more. We're not holding it long. Choose to get where you're going to hold. 2 feet. Gracefully put the right foot down. Stand on the right foot, lift the left. Hold the left ankle from the inside, thumb up. Right arm reaches straight overhead to start out with. Just like the quad stretch we did, only the arm is open now. And now we'll tilt forward and then start to kick. Look straight out over your front arm. Fingers are sealed, holding the energy palm down. Two feet. Inhale, arms overhead for 3 breaths. Lift out, forward fold. Long, flat back, halfway lift. And from the look up position, hands down, plank pose. Lower the knees to the mat, child's pose on your elbows. Tabletop, downward dog with the right leg up. Let the hip open, squeeze the right glute. Open up the triceps like you just did. Lizard lunge, right side. Both hands are inside of the right foot. Right knee stays over the ankle. About 5 to 7 breaths. Stay present, stay kind. Press out. Toe heel the left foot between the hands. Half split. Sitting all the way back. Stay up on the knee. Or you can practice your full split. Well, like Thursdays, remember when that scared everybody away? Breathe, holding wherever you are. Know that whatever sensation you feel right now is taking you to the next step, to the next present moment where you have more space, more oxygen flowing through your body. And back to a lunge. Back to a 3-legged dog with the right leg lifted. Downward facing dog. Upward facing dog to reset. Lift onto the toes and ripple through. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Lizard left side. Both hands are inside of the left foot, so bring the left foot to the left. I just caught myself saying I wish there were more words for left, but no. We mess up left and right. Enough as it is. Take your time, softening down. Mind your thoughts. Notice if you've caught yourself thinking about a person or a situation because your hips are opening. I just did that. Okay. Press to lift. Bring the left foot back between the hands. Half or full split. Back to a lunge. Three-legged dog with the left leg lifted. Downward facing dog. Look between the hands, walk or hop forward, forward fold. Press to stand. Balance on the left foot, standing bow, pick up the right ankle from the inside. Lean forward and kick and hold. Lean forward and kick and hold. Two feet. Minimize extra movement. Stand on the right foot, pick up the left. It's hot out here. I'm working today. Start out with a strong foundation like we practiced. Swipe the knees, bring the front hand to about shoulder height. Lean forward and kick. If you have a little bit more flexibility, then you kick higher at the beginning, but don't even worry about that yet. Focus on strong, straight standing leg, letting the left shoulder open up and holding. Okay. 2 feet. Tree pose. Stand on the left foot, lift the right. Try not to arch the lower back. Please avoid placing the foot on the knee. Squeeze the right glute to open the knee to the side. Squeeze the right glute to open the knee to the side. 2 feet. Balance on the right foot, tree pose. Balance on the right foot, tree pose. Two capable feet. Inhale, arms overhead, 3 breaths. Forward fold. Lower all the way down to the mat. Extend your feet out in front of you. Sit up tall. Forward fold over the legs. Lower all the way down to the mat. Extend your feet out in front of you. Sit up tall. Sit up. Lie back. Draw the right knee in and twist to the left. Right arm out, shoulder height, palm down. Draw the right knee in and twist to the left. Right arm out, shoulder height, palm down. Come back to center. Reach the right leg up toward the ceiling. Your hamstrings are so open. Maybe you're reaching the right foot toward the wall behind you. Full body stretch. Reach long. Left knee in for a squeeze. Twist. Full body stretch. Reach long. Left knee in for a squeeze. Twist. Back to center. Hamstring stretch. Left leg. Back to center. Hamstring stretch. Left leg. Release. Both knees in, nose to knees. Head and neck back. One hand on top of each knee. Let's draw circles with the knees in the same direction. And switch. Head and neck back. One hand on top of each knee. Let's draw circles with the knees in the same direction. Shavasana. Close the eyes, palms up, lengthen the back of the neck. Breathe, exist. I will be in touch shortly. Close the eyes, palms up, lengthen the back of the neck. Breathe, exist. I will be in touch shortly. the eyes closed, introduce a deep breath. Fill up all the way. Hold. Long exhale near the end of the breath. Blink the eyes open. Feel yourself absorb the light and start to move. Hang on to whatever peace you've created for yourself. Any moment you felt completely present, start to find a seated position with the spine straight, but any moment where you were just in the moment, try to make that happen again for yourself today. It's calming. It's the only moment you have anything to do with. All right. Bring the palms to touch. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for letting me share what I love with you. And let's close with a breath. Arms reach wide and overhead. Long exhale. Namaste. Namaste. Sorry for the bad camera today. And I have a little talk with my other one. All right. See you guys. Oh, it's sweaty. See you guys in like forever. Tuesday. Bye.